Hello everyone and welcome to the Tri-tutors YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you some of my top tips for tackling unseen poetry. Unseen poetry comes up in both IEB and GDE final exams, so it is really important that you know how to approach it. So let's get to it. Number 1. Okay, it may seem pretty obvious, but there are actually so many students who give up before they even start. Even if English is not really your thing, read through the poem and see if you can ascribe any meaning to it. Don't underestimate yourself. Read the poem through and try to understand the gist of it. My next tip is to highlight, circle, or underline any figures of speech that you can identify in the text. Figures of speech are things like metaphors and similes. They are easy to find and have the potential to contribute to your answers. Tip number 3. Read the questions. They will give you so many hints about the meaning of the poem. The questions can use a keyword such as war, which can really help you to understand the theme of the poem. Tip number 4. Armed with this new knowledge, read the poem again. You will be surprised with just how much your understanding of the text has improved in just a few minutes. So now, let's get into answering the questions. First things first, it is important to identify what the question is asking. The easiest way to do this is to highlight important words such as discuss or identify. It's a very different question to identify a figure of speech or to discuss it. To identify it, you just need to write, for instance, a simile, but to discuss it, you need to show what is being compared using like or as. The next tip is to check the mark allocations. If it is a 2-mark question, please do not write half a page and spend 10 minutes on it. This is not beneficial to anyone. Make sure your answers correlate to how many marks are available for that specific question. The next important tip is to quote. The text is right in front of you. Justify your answers with a short quote from the text wherever possible. The next tip is to answer systematically and logically. Don't freak out over a 4-mark question. Answer mark by mark and sentence by sentence, so your answer is clear and easy to read. Walk the marker through your argument systematically and logically. The last step is to go for it. Oftentimes, students think that they couldn't possibly know the correct answer to a complex question. Even if you have no idea what the answer is, in a test or an exam, make sure you always give an answer. Quote to justify your opinion and just give that 4-mark question a go. I hope that these tips have been beneficial. I encourage you to apply these tips by completing past papers and doing lots of examples. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye for now.